We have two great apartment living options in Brownsville for UTB and TSC students. Borders Apartments at 375 Media Luna Road is conveniently located on Highway 7783 and a quarter-mile south of Sunrise Mall. Our second option, Los Cedros Apartments, offers countless comforts and is located at 1025 Wild Rose Lane. For an exclusive discount on your first month's rent, call the Borders Apartments at 546-1605 or the Los Cedros Apartments at 542-1941. Both offers expire September 30th. At T-Mobile, get 4 lines of unlimited talk, text, and data on its network for just $100 a month. Now with 10 gigabytes of 4G LTE data until 2016. That's up to 2.5 gigabytes per line. Switch today. Tax and fees additional. See store for offer details.
The Office of Student Engagement invites you to the Dive Into Success event Wednesday, September 24th at Casa Bella from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Join us afterward for the Dive In movie from 8 to 10 p.m. Refreshments will be served. Don't miss it.
Hello and welcome to the Collegian News Webcast. I'm Clady Quesada.
And I'm Oscar Castillo, here to bring you this week's stories.
The Brownsville Police Department and the Cameron County's District Attorney's Office will join forces to fight money laundering. Kayla Contreras reports from City Hall.
The Brownsville City Commission has accepted a grant of nearly $200,000 that will be used in a joint effort with the Cameron County District Attorney's Office to combat money laundering. The nearly $200,000 supplemental grant from the Southwest Border Anti-Money Laundering Alliance will fund the financial asset seizure team. Of the money received, $106,000 will be allocated for a Cameron County Assistant District Attorney position on the task force. Police Chief Orlando Rodriguez told the Commission during its regular meeting on Tuesday that the grant will also be used to buy equipment for the police officers. The Commission also approved awarding a $768,000 contract to Arco Construction to build Phase 1 of the Southmost Hike and Bike Trail. Assistant City Engineer Doroteo Garcia said the city received 6 bids on the project and Arco was the lowest bidder. The Commission also adopted an ad valorem tax rate of 0.700613 cents per $100 valuation.
We started on August 5th on the budget process, and we also had public hearings to discuss the tax rate. On August 15th, we filed the budget with the City Secretary's Office, and by law it must stay there 30 days before for public inspection.
During a special meeting on September 15th, the Commission adopted a budget of $132.3 million for the 2014-2015 fiscal year. For the Collegian News, this is Kayla Contreras.
Trivia games and mock voting are some of the activities students took part in during the observance of Constitution Day on the UTB campus last Wednesday. Andrea Torres fills us in.
The U.S. Constitution was ratified 227 years ago on September 17, 1787. UTB Center for Civic Engagement partnered with the Office of Student Engagement to organize this year's observance.
What do you want students to learn from Constitution Day event?
The importance of voting and, why our democracy was established the way it is, and to bring awareness to different issues. So, through like Project 100%, it's not just that you register to vote, but that you actually go out and vote. So I hope that through Constitution Day that we're raising awareness to these students and putting a fun twist on the different amendments that there are with the help of our clubs and organizations.
In the Family Feud-style trivia game, teams of students answered questions about the Constitution.
Beside the president, name a political office people run for. Excellent. So we got a question here. Governor. We have governor up there. Number 1.
Students were encouraged to write their own constitution, solve crossword puzzles in teams, and cast mock ballots for the November 4th general election.
So which of these activities did you find the most interesting and why?
The crossword puzzle, because you have to remember the information you learned from your U.S. history class. It was kind of a challenge. I remembered most of it, but it was pretty fun.
For the Collegian News, I'm Andrea Torres.
Jesus Sanchez brings us this week's Ocelot Sports Roundup.
The UTV men's soccer team will face off against the University of Mobile Rams at 7 p.m. Friday at the Bronzeville Sports Park for its first home game of the regular season, and against the Oklahoma Baptist University Bisons at 7 p.m. Saturday. The Ocelots are undefeated with a record of 6-0.
We obviously want to attack them because we know they're a very, very dangerous team. If you sit back, they've got a lot of danger going forward, so we want to get them, after them early and, press them high up the field. But Mobile's strength, they have a lot of pace, a lot of experience. It's a team that's won 2 national championships in the past, so, a lot of guys have gone to the MLS, so it's going to be a really good test for us.
The women's soccer team will play in its first home game of the regular season at 11 a.m. Sunday at the Bronzeville Sports Park against the Texas A&M University Texarkana Eagles.
There's a lot of history that they can do their research on us. It's kind of hard to do that with a new program in their first year. I'm sure they'll be prepared and they'll be a good side. So I think for us, our strategy doesn't change too much game to game. We kind of follow our program and our game plan, and hopefully we force the other team to adjust.
On Sunday, the men's golf team will travel to Newton, Kansas to compete in the Mid-South Classic tournament hosted by Oklahoma University Grandview. The women's team will participate in the University of Houston Victoria Invitational Tournament on October 6. The UTV men's and women's cross-country teams are scheduled to compete in the Islander Splash cross-country meet at 6 p.m. Friday in Corpus Christi. On Tuesday, the women's volleyball team will travel to San Antonio to take on the Our Lady of the Lake University Armadillos at 7 p.m. The Ocelots will play again against the Texas College Steers at 7 p.m. Friday in the Garza Gym.
For the Collegian News, I'm Jesus Sanchez.
Here is Alberto Garcia with this week's 15 Seconds.
In celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, we asked students what Hispanic culture means to them. This is what they had to say.
Hispanic culture is very rich. It has diverse music and food. I think a lot of people like to mix it up in parties and all that, so I like that about the Hispanic heritage.
To me, it's a celebration of our culture, of the things that show where our heritage came from and whatnot. So it's a celebration of all those things. It's something that we need to continue to celebrate.
Pienso que la cultura hispana es muy importante porque no solo nos define a nosotros, a mí como hispana, pero también nuestras culturas, nuestro lenguaje y cómo vivimos nosotros.
It's a big value to me, and I really take pride in being in the Hispanic culture because of the music. It's very beautiful, and to know that our Hispanic culture has made this type of music from cumbias, I guess, to mariachis. I mean, it's really valuable to me knowing that we made such beautiful music.
Beautiful culture. It's a mixture of Mesoamerican culture with our Spanish culture. If you go a little further than that, it's also the culture that's enriched with our Asian ancestry that a lot of people don't consider. But that's the beauty. I consider myself an American above everything else, but being Hispanic adds additional flavor to that citizenship of being an American. For the Collegian News, I'm Alberto Garcia.
Thank you for joining us this week. I'm Clady Quesada.
And I'm Oscar Castillo. Have a great week.